Alright, training session number 2. I'm out with Herbie today. He's a very different dog. He's a little bit younger, very much hairier, but his problem is not other dogs, it's people. He was found in a plastic bag with his brother Ziggy, and Ziggy has the same problem. They are both scared of people, particularly people who smoke. But when they get to know you, incredibly submissive, incredibly loving, amazing, cuddly friend who is just absolutely full on with his heart. He loves to run. As soon as he realised it was his turn to come out, he was going absolutely nuts. I know I've got two dogs that I can train with to give each of them a break, and if I can get little Bessie Boo Boos up to it as well, then that'll be really good. Yeah, as we can see, Herbie is in Zebby's original harness, which is a Howling Dog Alaska second skin. It's a short style harness rather than a long harness, but it fits him really well. There's no choking on his breathing or anything, and he pulls like an absolute steam train in it. As you can see, he's big, fluffy, lovable, and that face just makes everybody want to give him cuddles, and people scare him. They scare you, don't they, Herbie? Herbs? We've had one unexpected little grumpy session, and that was when we came across a gentleman with a staffy. Herbie, straight on. Straight on. This way. Straight on. Herbie, straight on. Down here. Wrong way. This way, down here. Come on. This one, come on. That's it, out in front, please. Yeah, sometimes he's good with his directions, but he's not done much of it. But yeah, like I said, we had one little grump with a gentleman on his phone and a staffy. I did give him a warning as we came past. And I was expecting him to have a grump at the man, but no, it turned out he had a grump at the staffy because it just got a little bit too close. And of course, Herbie's on a lead and everything, so he's really not got anywhere to run to get away. So of course he's gonna bark when something comes too close and he's not happy with it. Okay, Herbie normally has a problem with cars going past and everything else like that, and people, but there are people there, and today minibus going past and everything, and he's actually been more interested about the puddle on the floor. He only had one grump at cars while we were crossing roads, but other than that, that's it. Alright, I'm out for the second outing of the afternoon already, and I've got Miss Bess, little Miss Bessie Boo Boos. She was found in a plastic bag with her brother. She was absolutely petrified when she first came to us. It took us 2 weeks to get her as far as the park, and we only live about 200 metres away from the park, and it took us 2 weeks to even manage to get her that far. She hasn't been out running with me very often, only a couple of times, and always with the boys, so that she's had some reason to keep going, but she's doing alright at the moment. The harness she's in is an Embark Sport, so it's not actually designed as a pulling harness, but it's designed as like a multi-sport harness, so we can get away with jogging. Come on, Bess, come on, let's go, come on. And she doesn't pull, so the fact that it's just a multi-sport harness and she doesn't pull, it doesn't really matter, but we will have to get her a proper one. Come on, Bess, come on, so that when we do start to get her to pull properly, it doesn't restrict her movement or her breathing. Anyway, that was my first long descent with a dog that just runs by my side, and it's so nice. It really is. Little Miss Bess here doesn't like to pull out in front, and all she did was run by my side the entire way down the hill, and absolutely phenomenal. Didn't hurt my knees and just made life so much easier.